and then out, in, and then move. Okay, I count.
Okay. So it's recording right now. It's recording. Hey, your group mates, your classmates are presenting. Be respectful to them and do not talk. Do not talk over them.
Perfect.
Pay attention.
The problem that we chose to take into consideration is littering. We believe that the solution to this is to have more trash cans and recycling bins. We decided to write a letter to the mayor and to the park district manager. We know that our solution will work when we see less litter on the streets. Finally, we made a poster to get the message out.
I put this on the poster because I thought that it would represent like a better picture for because we stand for recycling and like our resolution is to put more recycling bins and garbage bins. So I thought that putting the reuse, reduce, recycle thing on the poster would be good. And then the tree represents life. So if people litter and everything, it destroys life, like the animals in the rivers. And you can kill a lot of them. And you find a lot of litter in the parks and everything. And packaging is one of the major sources of waste paper and plastics. And like if animals find the litter, they could choke on it if they try to eat it because they don't know better.
Our letter is to the mayor and says, I would like to address an issue with littering and all the garbage around town. The garbage affects many things and people in the area. We believe that simply telling people to stop littering and to recycle will not work. The reason why there is so much garbage is because people don't want to walk around with garbage in their pockets or their hands. Littering also hurts all the animals in the ocean. It also hurts the plant life because the garbage doesn't decompose. Plus the waste ends up in rivers or the animal's digestive system and it ends up killing them. Our solution to this is to put more trash cans around the area to prevent this from happening. When we don't pick up our garbage, it ends up in the sea. This ends up contaminating the water from where the animals live and the water that we drink. This is why we believe that in order to stop littering, there should be more trash cans recycled.
Mr. Edgar, should it keep recording or should I?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Oh, we gotta do it. Happy birthday, Lily. Thanks. Gotta follow him.
Let's have, when you're done with your, do you guys want to keep your posters or anything like that?
No.
Alright, if you don't care about keeping it, can you just put it in the back for me?
Are you gonna throw it out?
What?
Are you gonna throw it out?
Nicholas, this is.
Yeah, you better not.
Are you gonna keep them forever? Especially ours.
Forever.
Cause like we were your favorite group already, right?
Yes.
Okay, we need another,
Ulysses, you know it's true.
we need another volunteer group.
Mr. Edgar. Ooh.
You already went.
We go again. No.
We got 3.
That group should go.
No.
Yeah, that group.
I'm smelling it.
This group.
We're not ready. Peter's group should go.
Yeah, that group
You can't sue me.
Can you guys like center in the middle?
You'd be angry at me. You'll still be sick and miserable. Yes, sir.
I just stopped the recording. I helped you save some number.
Yeah.
Where do we put the letter?
Can you just put it all like in a pile and back? On the back table. Unless you want to keep it.
We can keep it.
You can bad. Like, all right.
Okay, our problem is the littering, and we have the 3 ways of solving the problem. And we wrote the letter to the president. So the letter is, dear President, we want to tell you that we have some ideas to solve our littering problem. Alright, one idea is robots. Did you know that 75% of people admitted that they littered in the last 5 years? Well, we have some solutions. We are going to make robots that are made of recycled metal pick up the garbage. The way this works is that you contact the robot hotline and the robot will come. They will pick up the garbage. They will decide whether it can be recycled or turned into compost. Another idea is to make the site where all people can bring the food that can turn into compost. Soon enough, it will turn into compost and can be used all around the city or state. We can also borrow ideas from Disney theme parks. For example, add more recycling bins around the area that we are working on. The way this works is that the only reason that people litter is because they don't want to carry the garbage with them. So there are more bins. It will become an ongoing problem by then. In our first idea, a way to keep track of it's working is to check the hotline. And for the second idea, that for the compost, is to just keep checking it daily. And in conclusion, these are ideas to solve our littering problem. So the robots, the way it works is that they see the litter, and you just contact the robot hotline, and they come over and just pick up the garbage for you.
Littering is illegal. Littering can kill and damage animals. Also, there is 1.9 billion tons of litter ends up in the ocean every year. 80% of our waterways are littered with trash that was dropped on the land. The average person in the U.S. throws away their body weight in rubbish every month. Almost 50% of litter is cigarette remains. 75% of people admitted that they littered over the past 5 years. A small piece of litter you have in your next day could amount to billions of litter by the end of the year. 1.5 billion every year is spent to clean up litter. Instead of throwing waste and used materials out or discarding them as garbage, you can collect and reuse them by turning into something useful. The types of litter found most often include bottles, cans, fast food packages, plastic shopping bags, and cigarette butts. Littering is not only morally wrong, it is illegal in all 50 states.
Disney, we have, let's get ideas from Disney. Disney, has a big thing with recycling. So, more than 600,000 plastic cards from room keys to main entry passes have been collected for recycling this year. Orlando Parks uses food scraps to feed animals and for electricity. Disney Resorts partners with Clean the World to donate more than 1,000 pounds of partly used soaps and bottles per month from hotels, which they sanitize and recycle hygienic products for people around the world.
And ways to spread the word is to give out t-shirts which have the recycling sign in the front and on the back that says #StopLittering, and we'll sell them around, and you can decorate them yourself with your own markers or your own
Can you tell us about that picture?
We had another idea where the robots will shoot the garbage into the sun, but it was rejected.
All right, very good.
Actually, it could work, except
Let's move the camera a little bit closer so we can.
unless we could find a way to use
To send stuff into the sun all the time.
This might be better.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I zoomed in on the t-shirt.
All right, we got 2 groups left. Yay!
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Winner goes second. I know the big picture. Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, they told me.
Doesn't work.
Y'all ready to go?
I was putting. Hi, Miss Pereira. Hey, Miss Pereira.
I want to be able to see it.
I'll zoom in, don't worry.
Too bad.
You're out of sight. I got.
Why are you looking over
Oh.
She's recording.
Really?
So we just put it in one of the.
Not even. You gotta keep it on you. Because
Oh.
you're the teacher.
No, this is only for the
That's okay.
project.
They need to watch.
Oh, okay.
Because then they'll think we were unsupervised in the classroom.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Welcome.
So they would think you were doing something else. Like,
Yeah.
They couldn't think that, you know.
Right, well, we're good footage. We're good video.
Good job, good job.
Welcome.
Melissa, you need to go by more to the center, please.
Thank you.
If you don't want to stand by me, it's fine.
Okay,
Okay. So the issue that we are trying to fix is that there's too many trees being cut down each year. So our solution is to replant the trees when we cut them down.
And in time, they will grow back and we will have more trees.
Dear Mr. President, we fear that the amount of trees getting cut down in the environment is getting out of hand. Approximately 50 million trees are cut down each year, and even more are burned down by forest fires. We need to take action. If we don't, the world the world could.
The world could plunge into catastrophe. If we cut down all the trees, we will slam to a technological halt because we will have no wood for construction or other purposes. For this reason, I feel that we should replant trees after we cut them down. Replanting, I think 4 for every 1 tree we cut down will help save the trees and environment. It would also save some of our future. I hope, Mr. President, that you will take actions to help save the trees.
So we interviewed people around this classroom based on whether they thought it was a good idea or not.
So mine.
Yeah.
Why me? I hope mine is good.
Restart.
Great job. All right. And our last group. Next group. Oh yeah, Nick, are you ready?
Nick
You can
never
go-
did one.
Well, you can go
What would
tomorrow
I
after.
present?
Yeah.
Wait, Nick did one? I'm not done yet.
Tomorrow after you know what everyone.
Yeah. You did one by yourself? What do you want me to present it, Jack?
We'll talk about it after.
Nick, you did. I thought you were recording everything. You did. It is.
He just recorded us, right? For the last song.
It was doing
How long?
Diego, why didn't you show mine?
Blake Fox, reporting on Channel 31 News. I will ask a few people about pollution. What is your name?
Oliver.
Hi, Oliver. What are some ways that you can prevent air pollution?
By planting trees.
How about where do you put it?
Do you read your script?
Where's this on your paper? Where is it?
Technical difficulties.
I forgot this. We're having technical difficulties. The box
Let's
that
move on with
shows
the
us.
different. All right, right.
Okay. So, how can we prevent air pollution?
You can help by at your home by growing trees, using less energy, recycling, showering with warm water or cold. And also by shopping with canvas bags instead of paper or plastic bags.
Okay. Okay. How do you feel about renewable and non-renewable resources?
Although non-renewable resources may seem like the best reliability for energy at first glance, and it actually isn't because it actually is a problem for the future. This is because non-renewable resources, as you would guess, are non-renewable, and it takes fossils to make it, and fossils take over millions of years to produce. It cannot be renewed. So this is because coal comes from fossils that make it takes millions of years to go. So I feel like we should and keep trying to find a new way to have our infinite resources, energy source.
Okay. So, what are your thoughts about water pollution?
Water pollution is bad because many animals live in the ocean, and when the water gets polluted, many will die. And when people throw plastic into the ocean, they will choke on it and die.
Oh.
As you can see, pollution is a horrible thing that can ruin the environment. And now we have a letter to the president.
We are trying to prevent We are trying to prevent further pollution. We wish to do this because many animals die every day. And also, global warming is a big problem for the planet. So it will mean a lot to us if RICO will receive your support. With this support, RICO gets the mayor to help us clean up the town and hopefully the country. We will also make a policy that recycling will be rewarded. Also by making a kid-friendly activity where the children get taught about the importance of trees while they're in chat, and we will aid and do activities for a while after that. And we go around the park planting trees and recycling.
All right. I need one person from each group to come up and get the team project sheet for each member of their group.
Mr. Ryder, did I get it or? Like, from Nick.
Is it still recording?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm famous.
Okay. I'm going to.